Hey there everybody, it's Alex here from VG247.com, and this is, as you can see, the Command and Conquer Remastered collection, which is a HD remaster of the original Command and Conquer Red Alert. And as you can see, it has both the original graphics and really impressive up-resed, redrawn HD artwork. So what they've tried to do here is just create a really definitive version of the original two Command & Conquer games of CNC and of Red Alert, and they've really done that. So you've got the original games just as they were, and they play exactly the same for better and for worse, which means that sometimes they do feel a little bit janky because they're older games. And you've got sort of the visuals have been redone, you've got the campaigns, you've got scenario missions and stuff like that. They've sort of united all of the content from across all of the different versions of these games. So for instance, there were PlayStation and Sega Saturn versions of the original Command & Conquer and of Red Alert, and those had some exclusive console-only missions. They've been folded into here and available here. There were exclusive cinematic sequences in the console versions. Likewise, they are back. They've got stuff like replays in there. They've got, you know, a map creator and custom game lobbies where you can sort of set custom rules and all that sort of stuff in far more detail. The UI has been overhauled to make it more like the modern, newer Command & Conquer games. There's two different ways you can control the game. They've got sort of a classic control setting which matches the original game perfectly, and a modern setting which brings it more in line again with modern RTS games. It's got support for mods. It's got skirmish mode, you can change the hotkeys, they've re-recorded some of the audio. You can zoom the camera out further now than you could in the original game. And yeah, they have done it. This is a definitive version of this classic game. Some aspects of it like transfer to high definition better than others. So a good example there is the CG cutscenes. So in the story mode, you have the scenes where it's real actors. There's no stopping you, is there? And those look quite a bit better. They couldn't find the original material, it seems, so they are upscaled using sort of an AI upscaling solution. But they look pretty good. I've been playing in 4K, and I don't look at those cutscenes and go, this looks gross. I look at those cutscenes and say, well, this is an old game. But the CG cutscenes, which is literally when the game chooses to show you a CGI of tanks rolling around and stuff like that in between missions, that stuff looks pretty bad, but you know, it can't be helped, and it's sort of part of the charm where you're like, this is an old game. It looks old, it feels old, it's just like it's dropped out of the past and plays. The thing I always say with remasters is it plays and looks how you remember it as opposed to how it probably actually was. So some of the jank of how it was has been removed and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm not going to talk too much. I want to just let you see some footage, but I wanted to talk a little bit and just explain where I stood on this game. And the truth is, I think it is an absolutely fabulous version. Like, performance and the way it's been designed and all that sort of stuff is just excellent. I honestly can't fault it. It's a great package, and if you enjoyed these games back in the day, it's an easy recommendation. And if you've never played these games, if you've got a little bit of willingness in your heart to sort of deal with some of the jank that comes from this being one of the first games of its kind and of its scale ever, you know, it's a great little history lesson as well. And I can see myself playing quite a lot of multiplayer of this game with my friends. And the thing that I really hope now, I feel like I have to say this, have to get this bit out of the way, and that is that the ideal end game of this really is that this sells well and we get even more, because the classic Command & Conquer games are, well, like I said, they're classic, and I really want to see all of them get remastered. I want to see this exact same treatment as it was here happen to Red Alert 2 and Tiberian Sun, and then I would really like them to just put out tidied up, slightly sharper ports of things like Red Alert 3 and Tiberian Wars and Generals. They can keep Tiberian Twilight though, that game is terrible. But yeah, this is really good, it's really nice. I will let some footage run out of some campaign missions and some fighting and stuff like that, just so you can get an extended look at what the game looks like. So yeah, that's Command & Conquer Remastered Collection. It's the first two games in the series. Like I said, if you want a full review, we've got some written words on VG247.com, so be sure to check that out. But I'm really, really impressed with it. I really, really enjoyed it. And yeah, if you like this sort of stuff, be sure to stick around, give us a like, give us a subscribe, ring the bell, and you'll be the first to see all our videos on games like this and the big new games that are coming up soon. So that's it. Until next time, everyone. See ya.
Well, there's no stopping you, is there? Now Kane wants you to destroy this village. It's the last front standing between him and his Tiberium operations. There are some civilians there, but they're sick and dying, so you should be able to handle them quite easily. And don't worry about any GDI forces. Intelligence tells me there are just a few scientists lurking about.
Yes, acknowledged. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out.
New construction options.
Unit
Building.
affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Moving out.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Waiting on. Moving out.
Building.
Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Affirmative. Moving out. Unit reporting.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
New construction options. Building. Construction complete. New construction options. Building. Construction complete. Cannot deploy
sir.
here.
Acknowledged.
Building. On hold. Cancelled. Building.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving out. Moving out.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
Yes, sir.
ready. Building. Unit ready. Construction complete. Building.
No mercy.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Waiting order.
Construction complete. Building. Insufficient funds.
Unit reporting. Moving out. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have
Unit
arrived.
reporting. Moving out.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Building. Reinforcements
Yes, sir.
have arrived.
Moving out.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Unit reporting.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes. Moving out.
No mercy.
Unit yes. Reporting.
Mercy is
Yes. Affirmative.
ordered. Mercy is
Construction complete. Building.
mercy.
Yes.
Construction complete. Reinforcements have arrived.
Unit moving out.
Building.
Mercy is for the weak.
Building. Reinforcements have
Yes.
arrived. Construction
Moving out.
complete.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building. Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Unit
Yes,
ready.
sir.
Building.
Acknowledged. Moving out.
Insufficient funds. Building.
Unit reporting. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Moving out.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Building.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes.
Unit lost. Construction complete.
Yes.
Building.
Acknowledge. Acknowledge. Yes. Yes.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes. Acknowledge. Yes. Yes.
Construction
Acknowledge.
complete.
Affirmative. Yes.
Building.
Acknowledge. Yes.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Yes.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes.
Building.
Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledge. Yes.
Unit lost.
Yes.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge.
Insufficient funds.
Affirmative.
Reinforcements have
Moving out.
arrived.
Yes. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledge.
Unit lost.
Yes.
Construction complete. Building. Our base is under attack.
Yes.
Unit lost. Reinforcements
Yes.
have arrived.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative.
Construction
Affirmative.
complete. Building.
Yes.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge.
Reinforcements
Yes.
have arrived. Unit
Affirmative. Moving out.
lost.
Moving
Construction
out.
complete.
Acknowledge.
Building.
Acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Moving out. Acknowledge.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Got it.
Unit lost.
Right away, sir.
Construction complete.
Got it.
Building.
Got it.
Reinforcements have arrived. Unit lost.
No. Yes, sir. No. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit
No.
lost.
Yes, sir. No. Yes, sir. Yes, yes.
Unit lost.
Acknowledge. Yes.
have arrived.
Yes.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, moving out.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
Building. Unit lost.
Moving out.
Reinforcements have
Yes.
arrived.
Moving out. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building. Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Moving out.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Reinforcements
out.
have arrived.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building. Reinforcements have arrived.
Acknowledged.
Insufficient
Acknowledged.
funds.
Acknowledged.
On hold. Cancel.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir.